and we're going to do big waves out there. So good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm so happy to be here with all of you all. I hate when I miss one because it feels like forever, but tonight is going to be so incredible. So first of all, for everybody that was there in Memphis, was that not one of the most incredible events? So if you were in Memphis with us, will you put a 1 in the chat and let us know that you were there? Because I want to know who was there with us. And if you thought it was amazing, I've got to tell you, the vibe from that event was so powerful. And if you weren't there, I'm so sorry. I wanted you there. I would have squeezed you. We would have loved on you. Hopefully you got to see the recording that Coach Roland put out there. And I'm sure that the recording is all over the place. And so tune in, watch that. Go look at the recap. I was going to play it, but I cannot get my sound to work for videos tonight. So if you have not seen the recap video, I think the easiest way for you to find it that I'm going to tell you is go to Coach Palmer's Facebook page and go watch that. They got it up quick and it's fun and we had a great time and we cannot wait to see all of you at the next one. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to give you a pretty non-exciting, I don't know how else to say that, picture of our next Connect because I actually can't even find the official flyer for our next one yet, but we have another Connect event coming up in February. So you may, if you've been part of PartnerCo the last couple of years, you know that we go to Florida in February. We chase the sun. So especially if you live somewhere a little bit cooler, join us in Florida, February 6th through the 9th. We're going to be finalizing details tomorrow, hopefully, and corporate will be releasing that next Monday. So that's going to be incredible. The ticket pricing is super affordable. If you were in Memphis, you might have got a little bit of a discount if you did that pre-order, and just know you're not going to get an email back from corporate until the 11th. So a lot of people tried to do that pre-order process and we're like, I didn't get anything back. So they might have ordered like 47 tickets. Don't fret. They're going to confirm with you how many tickets you wanted. So don't worry about being charged if you kept going back and back and back. I've got a few people that did that. So don't fret. You're going to be good. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about before I turn it over to my phenomenal powerhouse ladies is More in 24. Have you guys seen this yet? We have a promotion, and that is the purpose of our entire call tonight. We're going to be talking about the power of promotions and what it does for your team. And these ladies are going to be giving us some tips on how we can maximize and use this promotion to the fullest. So, what is the promotion? Okay, I'm going to clarify because I'll tell you the questions that I'm getting and I'll give you some clarity on that. So first of all, it's for the month of November. So if you enrolled somebody on the 1st, but you didn't hear about it until the 5th, that's okay. It's going to count. Okay. Now, when they enroll, it's going to go for the entire month. You're going to enroll 4 people with 200 PV or more. You're going to get a free custom made, like never to be re-released special hoodie. Okay, so you get to be part of the hoodie club where you get to wear something that those that don't earn it will not be able to buy it. Like we won't be able to get this in any other way. They're going to be doing a special event in Destin, so we get to wear our hoodies and look so cute together, take some pictures, going to be phenomenal. So excited for that. And then if you enroll 4 more, and yes, I know it says enroll 8 more, but you just need 8 people total with 200 PV. You will get a free ticket to PXP in Dallas. Now, I'm going to say that I hope you already have your ticket, right? Like I already have mine. I hope you already have yours. Maybe you've already ordered it and you want to know, can you get a refund? No, but what you can do is you can give this free ticket to somebody on your team. And so that's a way that you can, again, grow your business because you can say, come with me. And you know what you could do is you could give them some requirements. So maybe they're brand new and they join you in, let's say, December, and we don't have this special. Well, tell them if they enroll 8 people with 200 PV, you will give them a free ticket to the Dallas event in 2025. So that's a way that you can use this to grow. Now, the next question that I've been asked is that can we grow their volume so they can enroll for free or for the $29.95, excuse me, and then grow that volume up to 200? Will that count? And the answer is no. So we need to get that volume upon enrollment. So we want to activate everybody regardless, right? That's our goal. We're not here to have people start for zero, but in order for it to count for this promotion, we need to make sure that they are activated upon the time of enrollment. So you can upgrade a customer that was a business partner. I will put these FAQs up on Partner Co Nation so that you can actually read them, but you can upgrade. It only your personal enrollments are going to count. They do need that 200 PV at the time of enrollment. Can we buy that hoodie? Heck no, we got to earn it. When we get our 4 enrollments, do I need 8 more? Nope, you only need 4 more. So it's 8 total. When will they ship it? They're going to ship them weekly. So how exciting is that going to be? I can't wait to see the first ones that earn this hoodie, and you're going to be able to unbox it on social media and, have bragging rights. We're all going to be so envious of you. And then they're going to email you to get your size. So that's kind of the details on this promotion. But what we're going to talk about tonight is, why do you want to play? I want the hoodie because I want the bragging rights. Okay, I'll admit it. Does that make me vain? Does that make me shallow? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. I want it. I want to be part of the club. I want to be one of the ones that gets to say, I stood up and I did the challenge. I'll tell you, I've been in this beautiful industry for just shy of 15 years. I've never missed a promotion, ever. And we've had some really strange promotions. Like you had to, do crazy things to get, I don't even know, like a pencil. Okay. I don't care. I am always going to run for the promotion, and I'm always going to promote it to my team because it's a big deal. So stay with us. I'm going to invite our lovely guests on to share with you. But at the end, I've got a way for you to sign up that you're going to commit that you're going to run this promotion with us. So just stay with us until the end, and I'll share that link. But I'm going to kick it off with the one and only Tammy Melchisedeck. And I always try to say that really fast because sometimes I mess it up. But Tammy is a phenomenal leader out of Colorado Springs. I've had the privilege of working with her for a long time. And gosh, maybe over 12 years now. I'm not super great with
11.
Okay, I was super close. So not too bad. She's a CEO with the company. One of her strengths is that, well, a couple of her strengths, but one, she's a phenomenal leader, but she builds community. And one of the ways that she does that is through promotions. So Tammy, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us tonight what you see as the superpower of promotions and how you use them in your organization.
Absolutely.
And thank you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, yay! Wave to me, wave to me. Let me know I'm not alone. Hey, good evening to everyone. Hey, Andrea, you can just call me Tammy M.
Okay.
The
you think after all this time.
Yeah, the Melchisedeck is a mouthful. So you just call me Tammy M from now on. So, and everybody else can call me Tammy M too. It'll be my new affection name, making it easy for everyone. Well, good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here. Yes, I have been in this industry for 11 years. Hard to believe, 11 years in February. And one of the things that I have learned through the process of that is the absolute, not just importance, but essential building blocks to your business are promotions. Now, the great thing is our company comes out with promotions every month for us to run with. And when we see that, back in my other company, Limu, I was one of the original people of Limu. If you love Limu, put a 1 in the chat. Give a shout out for my Limu because it's still my absolute favorite product. But one of the things he taught us was when there's a promotion, that's all you focus on. Like it is 100% in the game. You run for that. and you bring your team with you. And so I think promotions are such a beautiful way, yes, for you to get the sweatshirt and for you to do all these wonderful things. I want that for you. But what I want more for you is that your team does it. I want you to do it with your team. And so inside the promotion that we have going on right now, which is really a great promotion. I mean, we usually sign people with 200 PV, and we usually get 4 people a month. I know I certainly sign 4 people a month. And so this is a really viable promotion for you to run. But what I want you to do is think a little bit outside the box with this. I want you to think about, how can you run this promotion with your team? We just happened to run another promotion, a promotion within a promotion. If there's such a thing, there is. With my team, one of our teams that really ran the Rock and Drop group. If you are part of that Rock and Drop group, congratulations, because you guys smoked it last week with that promotion. But one of the things we did was we got on a Zoom with our team. And that's what I want to encourage you. Get together with your team, get on a Zoom with them. Don't expect Andrea or Brent or whoever your leader is to be the person that rallies your people. Leaders take initiative. What are you doing to take initiative in your team? How are you creating interest? So get on a Zoom with your team. What if I have 2 people? Perfect. You've got 2 people. I want you to run with 2 people. I want you to maybe even within your team set up some prizes. First, second, and third place, whatever you want to do. The company does this. But if you are an exceptional leader and you really want to grow your downline, then you are also going to do a Zoom and encourage people. And maybe every single week, get back together with your team, announce names. People want to be recognized. In this business, recognition is the number one. It's so, so important. So building for events and recognizing people, that's what we're doing. And a promotion, by the way, is an event. It is. It's just like building for Florida or building for Memphis or building wherever you're. These promotions that we do are like an event. And so but get together with your team and then maybe do a promotion within your promotion of your team and say first place, second place, third place. You know, people don't really care what they win. I mean, they do, but the truth is they just want to be recognized for their hard work. And also what it does is it creates teamwork, that your team is all working together, because we know in this business, all volume starts in the bottom and flows all the way up. So when people are running for these promotions, pin ranks start like going ding, 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 ding. And you know what it does? It builds belief. It builds belief. All of a sudden now everybody's like, oh my gosh, now I'm this, now I'm this, now I'm this. And it builds belief because what happens is they realize it works. And you know what happens the next week? Their paychecks go up.
Yes.
And when their paychecks go up, you've really set them to build belief. And so those are the things that I just wanted to share with you tonight about the importance of promotions. And you know, Andrew, I would say the same thing. I've never missed an event. I realize that there are circumstances where people have to miss events. I understand that. But I have sacrificed sometimes significant things to get to an event. I would say the same thing about promotions. I run every single promotions. Why? Because promotions are an event. And so I am running this event. So what I'm going to do is we're going to rally our teams. If people choose to do that with their teams, if not, you know, again, that's totally up to you. But I believe the more community that you build through this, the more your residual income will increase. And I just have to wrap this in this bow. We are in a belly to belly people business. Yes, we do social media better than we've ever done it before. Yes, we can sell drops to people we've never known before. But at the end of the day, it is the people you love, the people that you are belly to belly with, eyeball to eyeball, knee to knee, when you sit down and talk with people and they know that you care about their lives. about their families, about what their dreams and desire. In fact, our old mentor, our former mentor, Gary, he used to say, unless you know the color of carpet that people have in their house, you're not close enough. And I know we have teams all over, so there's a lot of carpet. I don't know what color they are, but it's putting yourself out there for your team. So maybe you've never done this before. Maybe this sounds a little threatening. How do I do this? How do I start? I have a phrase, and here it is. Start simply, but simply start. Just begin. There's magic in just starting. Maybe you've never rallied a team together before. Maybe it's 2 or 3 people. Get on the phone with them. Make a date. Set up a Zoom. And let's see what happens. And as we are pushing together, and let me close with this one analogy, Andrea. When we did this last promotion, it was called 123 to officer. And it was trying to get officer, people to hit officer in a line of business. And it was extremely successful. But one of the things that Julie Park shared this story about Nemo. Now stay with me for a minute. I know Nemo, but it's actually a really beautiful story. It's where they're all caught in a fishnet, and they all want to be free, but they're caught in this fishnet, and they're all trying to push their way out, and they're making no leverage. They're making there was no success. And then little cute Nemo says, "Hey guys, I have an idea. What if we all push together in the same direction? I think we can break this net, and I think we can get free." And so that's what they did. They all swam, and everybody pushed in one direction. And what happened? They got a result. And so that's what this promotion is. Let's all push together and watch what happens as we continue to build our businesses with brand partners, create a life-giving community. And I'm just really excited about this for everyone. I love promotions. I run promotions, and they are the bread and butter of what we do. Thanks, Andrea.
I love it so much, Tammy. Thank you. I was furiously typing, putting in the chat, because that is a big part about how we create community and how we help people succeed is we rally them together, and we don't wait for somebody else to do it for us. When we're new and we're learning, sometimes we don't know, but hey, we're saying go. If you've got one other person on your team, go say, "Hey, I'm doing this. Will you do it with me? I want a running partner," right? Like, let's go challenge each other. Let's keep each other accountable. Let's go do this together, because that's going to make it, 1, more fun, but 2, more successful. So thank you so much, Tammy. Greatly appreciate you joining us tonight.
My honor.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to add on another gal tonight. So we've got another CEO rock star, Michele McCay. And Tammy, thank you so much. I've had the privilege of working with Michele for, gosh, is it? So really, we got started like December. Has it not even been a year? That is okay, guys. Just so you know, that's crazy. Really crazy, because it feels like a heck of a lot longer, because we've got to spend a good amount of time together. So that might be a clue right there. But an industry leader, she might have been with Partner Co for just a minute, but she's done a lot in that minute. But she has a long history and a lot of experience building teams, working in this history. And so, Michele, first of all, thank you so much for being on here tonight. Greatly appreciate you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me.
Always an honor. And I wanted you to tell us a little bit, with your history, with your experience, talk to us a little bit about what promotions you've done and how you kind of use them to maximize the success inside your team.
Well, we have been so fortunate. A lot of us say we were running like our hair was on fire, or head down, game on, all those things, duplicating like bunnies. We haven't done a whole lot of promos, except for one that I remember back in April, because a lot of our leaders started in December. when I did, and we were just running wild, and just duplicating so crazily throughout that time period. But I do remember back in April, we did a promotion, and I can't remember who initiated it, but it was one on events, doing events and three-way calls and three-way texts, and just really challenging everyone to run the system, reminding people, hey, don't forget about that third-party validation. Don't forget about that three-way text, that three-way call, or the Zoom. So we ran that promotion early on in April, and that helped and helped facilitate more of that, but also drop talks. So started really encouraging and promoting drop talks with our teams. And because a lot of us were learning at the same time too, right? So we were all learning how to do the drop talks. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm having a little trouble with my voice. And so that went really, really well. We had great participation by everyone. And I can't remember even what the incentive was, there was a prize and someone won, but it really exploded our team. And then, the August promotion that you and Brent ran, or that the whole team, that Brent, promoted for us. I remember being in Birmingham when he did the call, was it August 10th? And when the whole company did the free enrollment. So I think about that one because that exploded our teams by about 3,000 people. I mean, it seems like we added 2,500 to 3,000 people on the team. It was explosive. It was so huge. So that was not something that I initiated, but we did run for it. Everybody ran for it and brought on new brand partners. And then the volume, started following. And then of course, this 4 and 8, I love this because it came just right at the right time, where how many of your people might say, gosh, I'm not getting the traction on my posts that I was getting, or I'm not selling as many drops, and that kind of thing. So it seems like the promotions come exactly when we need them, right? And so when we're often praying for all those amazing team leaders to come in, and those brand partners to come in, and then we get the promotion. So we just promoted that and ran it like crazy within our teams, and then had that expansive growth. And then from that, the volume increase and a lot of rank advancements came from that as well. So it seems like we had a lot of great rank advancements, a lot of officers, and senior officers coming out of that. So now the 4 and 8, we're really promoting that. And I added a little incentive of my own. So the first person, so of course it's retroactive to November 1st. And we all know that everybody's been distracted by this little event that happened yesterday. So now that everybody is done with the election, no excuses, no distractions. So really, really started promoting it this morning with a Facebook Live on my team page, just getting everybody excited. Hey, who's excited about adding 4 brand partners, 8 brand partners, about the sweatshirt, about the ticket to PXP, those kind of things. And then the first person to 4 is going to get a little treat from me. The first person to 8 is going to get a little bit bigger treat from me. And then the person who enrolls the most people in November is going to get a treat. And then I went back and said, you know what? That's not enough. I'm going to put everybody who added 8 partners into their business in November in a drawing, and we're going to have another treat. So I posted that on my team page today and started getting everybody excited and just really promoting through my leaders on the team page, on Zoom calls. And then our next step after that is going to be, after we add the 4 and 8, at least 200 PV. We learned from Julie Park about the amazing 30-pack promotion. We're building toward the 30-pack promotion the first week of December. So we know that Black Friday is coming, out after Thanksgiving. Something's going to be out there, and then we're going to have something prepared and ready to go for the first week in December. So those are the promotions that we're working on that have exploded this team. And I'm just so thankful. I have some amazing leaders, Sheila Bufkowski, Haley Lee, Kelly Chun, Kimberly Brecka, Sarah Smith, Gwen Rakestraw, Lauren Farrell, all those folks that have just been amazing leaders and really, really helping us do the promotions. Michelle Zosky in Canada, Shelly McNichol, that whole team. So really, really promoting with them as well, because it's a little bit harder. They can't do the 30 packs yet, that we know the drops are coming to Canada. So we're trying to really get them excited about the 4 and 8 promotion so that we can add something equivalent to the 30-pack promotion in December for Canada.
Well, okay, so phenomenal. Thank you. Congratulations. You guys are rocking. And what I love the most about that and is that the ownership, right?
Yes.
Like, did you guys hear that? She didn't say, so I wanted to be able to sweeten the deal. So I called, Brent Palmer and said, okay, will you throw a something at my team? Right? No, she said, I am going to take ownership of this. I am going to connect with my team. And you guys heard that too. She was connecting. She reached out to her people and
Yeah.
she created the excitement and then sweeten the deal. And we can all do that. And you might be thinking, well, dang, I'm not a CEO. I'm just getting started. I have 4 people on my team. I can't afford your treat could literally be a skinny drop koozie, right?
Yes.
It could be a $5 Starbucks gift card. It could be a handwritten note. I'll tell you, 13 years ago, maybe 14 years ago, I got a handwritten note from Brent Palmer. It hung on my fridge from that point until I moved to Alabama. I know I kept it. It just might still be in a box. But those handwritten, those little things, that recognition, right, that Tammy was talking about, that makes a difference. So I love that, Michele. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this generates and creates inside your team. Can't wait for it.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. And we're going to look because I do see her. I see her on here twice. But we should have, okay, here she is. So the other one, I don't know, is make believe. So we've got 2 Summers. Is this the real one, Summer?
It's
Okay.
me. No, I was watching on the other one because it was a bigger screen and I had dialed in on my phone and I was scared to swap because it's on my
Okay, well,
AirPod.
now I can see you and you're real. So, guys, this is
Yeah.
Summer Symonds. Again, another phenomenal powerhouse. We are just so blessed for so many powerful leaders. I got to tell you, we are a lucky, lucky bunch. Senior officer out here in Alabama. Maybe that's why I moved here. I don't know. Seasoned team leader and a power recruiter. So this is something that she excels at. And last year, so I was hoping, Summer, you could talk to us a little bit about it, because Summer was a leader in the Limu organization, and then life happened. She kind of stepped back into the woods, and we didn't hear from her. We stalked her. We tried. We invited her to swim and all the different things, right? Come play with me, and then we'll throw a little business, and we wanted to play too. But then we did this Black Friday special last year, right? We didn't, corporate did. And a picture, a puppy, when their little ears go up and they kind of tune in. And that was Summer. And her entire organization has caught fire in the best way. So, Summer, if you'll talk to us a little bit about,
Mhm.
what you recommend to everybody tonight so that they can capitalize on this promotion like you capitalized on that promotion.
Oh, for sure. So, I say promotions are game changers. Like Andrea said, we've been with Brent a long time. And I mean, he is the best I've ever seen. And he promotes from the smallest little things to the biggest things and everything in between. And so we just try to be really good at following his lead. So when she talked about we were trying to lure her back into this arena, they actually got me to go to PXP in September. I came alone. I sat in the back, and I remember Andrea and Cynthia Bolden sitting there, and Brent would pop in and sit by us. But I was just kind of still not really all in. And I came home. I was making money on some boxes, but it just really wasn't. I had not had that moment where it really went off in my mind. And so when the Black Friday special came out, I went, I could help a lot of people make extra money for Christmas. And that was the whole thought process when that came out. I thought, because I'm a numbers girl, like I taught math. I thought I was going to be an accountant or an engineer, like numbers are my thing. And I start running numbers and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like the best part-time gig for people to get through the holidays. And it just became this, let's go see what we can do for people. I wasn't even really worried about me. Like I was just doing what I could do to help all these people who I knew were here. And Brent Palmer called me up and he said, Summer, you're 6 packs out from adult money. Well, me and Brent have this brother sister relationship. And I'm like, and he's talking about senior officer. And I said, I don't even know the ranks in this company yet. Like, I'm just really getting my feet wet, like, I don't get it. He said, it's adult money. And I was like, oh, he said, get it done. And because I'm competitive, I did. Um, and I'm telling you, blew my mind. And since then, to watch what's happened in our organization, on our team, and the amount of people who are texting me, hey, my check was this week, my check was this week. And then Brent teaching me how to run my commission summaries and reading those matching checks has blown my mind at what just starting with one promotion has created in less than a year in a whole bunch of people's lives that I love. And here's the thing I was telling Andrea today. I was going to get on the IPA this morning. I've been on the phone all day. I said, y'all, okay, so Tammy's little story about Nemo. Like, I'm a Nemo fanatic. I love me some Nemo, but I'm the athlete. I was the coach, I was the trainer. And so I told her, I always equate what I'm doing here to my career in coaching girls basketball. And right now it's little boys basketball. And I said, I can tell kids you need to work and get better. And I tell them all the time, you got to work on your own. You got to work on your own. You got to work to get better. And I can tell them things that they need to get better at. But when I give them a plan of action, it's a game changer. When I tell my kids, we've got to get better on the free throw line, this is the percentage we need to be shooting, and this is how we're going to practice shooting it. And if you miss your shots, you're going to run. The motivation goes way up here to work on their own on free throws. I have one little boy, and we talked about this on the way to school. My boys, I made them listen to motivational stuff, Jim Rohn, Eric, like all that this morning, and I would pause it. And I said, what does he mean right here? And he made the statement that men are rewarded in public for what they do in private. And I said, this little boy wants a new cell phone. His dad told me, and he said, you start shooting 80% from the free throw line, I'll get you a phone. Well, this kid has been going out in the driveway at night and putting in the work to get to 80% from the free throw line. And every practice, and after we've been running, we get on the free throw line and we're like, shoot free throws. Because when do you shoot a free throw? When you're tired. So they get on the line and they shoot. If they miss it, it's a sprint. The next person in line, and all of them have to shoot every time. So you just get tireder and tireder. But if you put them in, it's easy. And so this kid has been practicing in secret. Nobody knew he was. He strips it every time he steps on the line. He had a goal in mind. He got a plan of action. He gets a little scared at night. He's like, hey, Dad, will you come out here with me? He's just a 12-year-old little boy. But it's the same for my team and what Brent and them are doing and what corporate has incorporated. They're giving, like, we already know we need to enroll people. We already know we need people to get started on packs, whether it's a 4-pack, a 10-pack, or a 30-pack. But if we can give that little bit of extra motivation to make them not want to have to run on the free throw line, for them to go ahead and put the ball in the basket, it's a game changer. And all it does is just give them direction. And so this promotion is fantastic for giving us direction on making things happen. And it's not even like a hard goal. They're not asking us to put in 30 packs to get a hoodie. It's 200 PV. That's a 4-pack. And a lot of people came in on that in August. So it's really attainable. So for me, anytime Brent Palmer says there's going to be a promotion, when she says puppy, like he knows I'm salivating and I'm chomping at the bit. I'm like, okay, so what is it? And he knows I'm super competitive. So when he told me to get it done last Thanksgiving, we may have had choice words like a brother or sister. And I was really mad at him because it put pressure on me, but he knows I want him to put pressure on me. And so these promotions, like, I don't want to be left out. What makes me mad is I'm not a Catalyst member. I didn't even know about it. Like, I wasn't here, but it's something I can't go back and get, and it eats away at me. And so don't miss out on the hoodie. Like, who doesn't want a good hoodie? At the end of the day, like, I know Andrea, she looks so cute in a hoodie. I mean, I may not be as cute as Andrea in it, but I will rock one all day, every day if I can. And this is just a fun way to go get it. So take advantage of it and make sure that your team understands, this is really doable, like super doable, because everybody right now needs that little bit of extra money and they can come out on a 4-pack, even if it's PayPal Afterpay, and go create something special for their family. We are attacking all areas. I mean, like I've been on the phone all day because everybody's excited about what we're doing.
Well, Summer, that was fantastic. So phenomenal job. Great job. Thank you so much. And there were some keys in there that you guys might not have caught, right? But what I thought, well, there was a lot, but one that really struck me was that she said that Brent called her and he put a little screw into her, right? Like he did that little nudge that we talk about, and she was mad, but she liked it, right? She needed it. And if we don't know our people, how can we do it, right? Like we all are motivated in different ways. Summer's competitive. So if we say, go get it, and you could, beat somebody there and you could be first, she's going to run, right? Now, some of us are the opposite. If you tell me to go run and you'll beat somebody else, I'm going to slow down because I don't, if it means more to you, I want you to get it, right? But if you tell me we can all run and we can all get it, then I'm all excited, right? So we've got to know our people well enough to know what motivates them, right? What makes a difference. And the other thing that I thought was so powerful, especially this time of year, and this might be the mom in us, but we were actually talking about this the other day about, man, what an expensive time of year it is, right? The fundraisers at school, the festivals, this special meal, that special meal, we're going through holiday after holiday and after holiday, and there's baking and there's gifts and there's all of this, and it is a crazy expensive time of year. Think about everybody in your life that could use an extra whatever, $100 a week, $500 a week, adult money, right? Like Summer said. Now, somebody said, well, adult money is real money, right? That's the money that we're here for. Like, I don't know about you. The little money's great, but I want the big money. I want the adult money, right? I want to be able to provide for options. And who else in your life wants that? And as we're coming into this time of year, I just think about, I've had polar opposite Christmases and I've had things in between, right? I've had the Christmases that I really wish that my kids' names were on the tree, right? That, those trees that you can go and you can pick the kid off there. And I really wish that I had found a way, or I'd been brave enough or whatever it was, to put my kid's name on that tree, because I was scared that I was not going to find a way. Gosh, gets me here, but I wasn't going to find a way to make Santa come to my house, right? Didn't have a way. That's actually how I came into this industry, really for grocery money, but this made Santa come too. And then I've had other Christmases where I was able to choose a kid off the tree and I was able to bless somebody else's family, which actually gets me even more. And it came from what I did right here. And we get to choose. That's the beautiful part of this industry, is that we can choose to go bless a lot of people. That's going to make, and I guess you get it. Like, I'm not about being greedy. It's not about the gifts. It's about the giving and the blessings that we can do. And we can provide so much right here by reaching out. And somebody asked, like, do you have tips on how we can recruit people and how we can do? Well, I'm going to say it's really simple. If you have customers, love on them. Right? Love on them weekly. Walk through the customer flow. And if you don't know what that is, go to Brent Palmer's YouTube channel and go watch the Getting Started training on there. There's a million different versions. Michelle's done them. Summer's done them. I've done them. Go watch. We're going to walk you through how to follow up with your customers so that they want to join us and be on this side of the fence and earn income. And then I'm going to say this, go be brave. And what do I mean by that? Pick up the phone. You've got friends. You have people in your life that their circumstances and that they need something. Call them and say, hey, I've got something that's helping me generate extra income. It's helping people get healthier and it's helping them make some money. Do you want to join me? Would you like to hear more? If you're interested, we can jump on the phone for about 15 minutes and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Grab your 2x2, don't do it alone, and go walk them through how we can make money here. I'll help with that. Summer, Michelle, Tammy, there's 1,000 leaders on here that will help you with that. And it doesn't matter who you choose, but be brave and go bless somebody today. And I kind of talk all the time about cookies because that's who I am. But remember, we have the cookie. We have the gift. People want what we have to offer. We just have to be brave enough to go offer it. And a 2x2, Shaylee, is your running mate. So it's the person that maybe got you started, or maybe the person that got them started that's a little bit more seasoned in the business and knows a little bit more about how to reach out to people. And if you don't have a 2x2, reach out to the person that got you started and say, hey, you want to run with me, or you want to connect me with somebody that can run with me, and we will lap you up, okay? And we will help you with that. So with this, I want to play with you guys, and I want to know who's going to play with me. And so what I created is a little Google spreadsheet, and I'm going to put it in the chat. It's nothing fancy. But if you are going to run for this promotion, and if you are going to promote it within your team, whether your team is 1 or a team of 1,000 or a team of 100,000, I don't care. But if you are going to participate and you're going to take advantage of this beautiful promotion and you're going to go grow your organization, then I'm asking you to fill in that form. Okay. Go put your name on there. Go put your ID. I don't think I asked for your phone number, but I think I want it. So I'm going to go modify it so I can get your phone number. But we want to celebrate you. When you commit, we want to celebrate. When you hit the 4, we want to celebrate. When you hit the 10, we want to celebrate. We want to connect with you and celebrate you. And just like Tammy said in the beginning, when your people see that you're running for it, they're going to want to run too. When they see that you've crossed the finish line, they're going to want to run and catch up with you. And so it's going to be a way that you can grow even faster as we promote you running with us. So thank you guys for being on here tonight. Summer, I just realized that I made you be the spotlight for my little tirade right there. You guys, just so you know, I don't necessarily love to be on camera, so I always forget to spotlight myself. So like you probably just had a little talking head right there, but that's okay. But love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for these amazing ladies. You can give them a little bit of love in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and put the document here again. Go fill it in. We want to celebrate you. We're going to highlight as you achieve it. We're going to celebrate you along the way. But thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you, ladies. And we can't wait to see you all week long in the Coach's Corner and next week right here. So love you guys. Have a great night.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank
you.
Blessings, everyone.
Yeah.
Summer.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Thank you so
you.
much,
That was
John,
awesome,
Tammy,
inspiring.
Michelle, Summer.
Bye-bye.